Hello, my name is Reece and I'm a Bonnie Lake Panther. My favorite memory from Bonnie Lake High School is probably the Buff Puff team, not this year, but last year. We had a pretty solid Buff Puff team and went pretty far, I think. Other than that, just spirit weeks and hanging out with friends during classes. Mr. Pitch's freshman year math class. If you know, you know.
It's funny when you talk about Reece and the power values. The first thing that comes to mind is perseverance. I mean, I've known Reece since he was in middle school, 7th grade. And the first time I saw him out on the football field, I'm like, who is this little guy? And he's been surprising me ever since. Despite his small stature, Reece carries a big stick. And that's in his personality, his athleticism, his leadership. So yeah, perseverance would fit perfect for Reece.
So I think Reece embodies a lot of power values. I think his biggest one is probably his work ethic. Reece is always an excellent student, getting his work done, getting it done well, asking questions for how to do it better. Like I said, he's always great about almost all the power values, but his work ethic is always off the charts. He's excellent about getting his work done.
I'm on the football team and the lacrosse team. Team captains for both teams. Been playing football since I was in the 3rd grade, so kind of good at it. Play D-line mostly, but then I play like a lot of positions on running back. This year I had a 40-yard touchdown pass. That was pretty cool. And yeah, I did a lot of tight end and running back reps on offense, but mainly D-line, I would say that's the main position.
For Reece, leadership is probably the first thing that comes to mind for his characteristics. Reece isn't one to be very vocal about things, but Reece is a leader in his actions, on and off the field. I see him in the hallways. I see him how he treats people. And on the football field, Reece led by example. I mean, since his freshman year, when he got hurt on a kickoff, and I think it was his shoulder, but yeah, he's always been a great leader, not just in words, but in actions.
I would say Reece's best character traits, they always go along with power values, of course, but his work ethic, his drive to do very well on everything, his willingness to always be engaged during class time, his humor and ability to make people laugh in the classroom is always fun too. He's always at class, he's always on time. He's exemplifies a lot of the things you always want to see in a student, in a hard worker. Those things always are great for life. But yeah, he's funny, he's smart, has a great attitude. It was a lot of fun in class.
That I've kept a 4.0 GPA all throughout my senior year. I was a Heart of the Panther recipient for football, so that's a pretty big accomplishment, I think.
I think a major thing that sets Reece apart is one, his willingness to do well in the classroom, but then also excel in sports and other activities. He did really awesome in football this year. It was really cool to see him play and kind of flourish this year, and get to play a lot of positions. And then he's always an excellent star on the field in lacrosse. He's kind of a great person out there leading everyone. He leads by example in everything that he does, and he's always super respectful in everything that he does as well.
Plans for next year, I'm gonna stay around at home, gonna go to Pierce for 1 or 2 years and then decide on what college I wanna go on. Just transfer into a university, get my A for the next 2 years and work, stay on with the family. So either wanna be a pilot or a teacher. Come back, be a teacher and coach, I think would be pretty cool, but pilots make good money and they're in need of them right now, so.
Because I think Reece is authentic. Reece is his authentic self, and such a cool guy. I mean, I've been coaching football for 23 years now, and Reece is probably one of the top 3 people that I've ever coached. Not because of his athleticism, just because of who he is and how authentic Reece is. And he's got big things in his future, because that's just who he is.